Elara in love. In a picturesque village on the edge of a dense, ancient forest, lived a young vampire woman named Elara. She had always spent her immortal existence in solitude until one day she found the unexpected happiness of falling freshly and deeply in love with a human. This new love filled her heart with a warmth she had not felt for centuries and brought an exciting twist to her eternal life. She looked very beautiful. Her hair was long and dark, and her eyes shone in the light of the moon. Although she was immortal, she wanted love and company that she had been missing for hundreds of years. One night, while walking through the silent forest, Elara came across a young man who was hopelessly lost. In another moment, she would have considered him her next nighttime snack, but this time it was different. No, he was different. In her eyes, there was no other man as beautiful and fascinating as him. His presence made her heart beat faster, and she knew she would do anything to protect him and have him by her side forever. Elara knew she couldn't make a mistake now. She carefully followed him through the forest, thinking hard about how to win him over. Every step had to be well thought out, because she didn't want to scare him away. She thought about how she could reveal her true nature to him and win his affection at the same time. Her mind raced as she came up with a plan to win his heart and convince him that her love was stronger than any fear. A young man named Lucas roamed the forest looking for inspiration for his artwork. Elara watched him from afar and was deeply impressed by his passion and courage. She decided to help and support him without revealing her true identity. Elara wanted to make sure Lucas could fully develop his creativity. Elara led Lucas safely out of the forest and accompanied him back to the village. They agreed to meet again the next evening. With every hour they spent together, their affection for each other grew. Elara felt her feelings for Lucas growing stronger, and Lucas too was fascinated by Elara's beauty and mysterious aura. Their conversations deepened and they discovered many common interests and dreams. Lucas couldn't help but fall in love with Elara, and Elara too felt that in Lucas she had found someone who touched her heart in a way that no one had done for centuries. One evening Elara and Lucas sat at the edge of the forest and looked at the sparkling starry sky. Elara felt that the moment had come to reveal the truth to Lucas. With a deep breath, she turned to him and confessed that she was a vampire. She explained to him that for centuries she had longed for a companion who could share her immortality. Lucas was surprised at first, but he saw the sincerity in her eyes and recognized the depth of her feelings. Elara asked him to think about whether he was ready to take this step with her and assured him that she would never force him to do anything. Lucas could hardly sleep because he was constantly thinking about Elara's offer. He knew that he would have to give up his humanity, but the prospect of being with Elara forever was irresistible. Finally, Lucas made his decision. He went to Elara and explained to her that he was ready to become a vampire in order to stay by her side forever. Elara was overjoyed and led him into the forest, where she gently introduced him to the darkness. Despite the pain that the transformation brought with it, Lucas went through it out of deep love for Elara. When the change was finally complete, he felt a strength and vitality within himself that he had never known before. His senses were sharpened and he felt as if he could rediscover the world. The connection with Elara was now even stronger, and together they began to enjoy their immortal existence to the fullest, always side by side, ready for the adventures that eternity had in store for them. Lucas and Elara spent countless years together, exploring the farthest corners of the world and deepening their love for each other with every shared experience. Their travels took them through vibrant cities and silent forests, across vast oceans and high mountains. Everywhere they went, they left traces of their immortal love, which grew stronger with every adventure they shared. Their bond was unshakable, and they found in each other the fulfillment they had always dreamed of. In the small village on the edge of the forest, people saw a couple who only appeared at night. The villagers told each other stories about the two's undying love. Elara and Lucas were very happy together and remained connected forever because they loved each other and the night was endless.